Good evening, friends. Mark Holmes here, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. I mean, seriously, it does not work. You know, today was a good day until I got home. You know, I got to go down to Waynesboro, and on the 200th anniversary of the Red Brick House, got to meet with a guy named Philip, structural engineer, who's going to get the drawings done for me so I can get the permit and actually start really working on the Red Brick House. And I'm trying to figure out some ways that I can get down there and do stuff. I've got some materials that I'm there that I've saved from other projects and stuff like that, that I can start doing some work and things on it. And I'm going to start working and getting that together because I want to save a piece of history. I want to have a piece where people can come in and see what things were like 200 years ago. And I was feeling great about that situation. And while I was down there, Chris Sims, you know, another one of these guys that works with Mike Farello. Mike Farello, who forever is throwing shade on the Dallas Cowboys. Because you'll remember this jackass was the one who said that there might be a tape of Des Bryant 10 times worse than Ray Rice, which started off a whole firestorm of everybody and their sister, you know, trashing him. Adam Schefter went through and said, you know, we've been working on this for a long time. Didn't confirm it, didn't say he knew anything about it, but he still helped to continue the trashing of this player. And still to this day, no tape was ever found, okay? Nothing was ever come apart. There was nothing with the police department or anything. Yet these guys never said, you know what, my bad. Because you could say there might be a lot of things that are happening. You know what I mean? You might say, hey, there might be a tape of Mark Holmes out there doing the same thing. You could say there might be. That doesn't mean that there is. You understand? And so Chris Sims goes on and says, oh, Dak Prescott turned down a deal for $175 million. And people take that as, oh, my God. I didn't realize how bad it was till Miss Jackie sent me, you know, a couple of messages and stuff. And she's like, on Twitter, it's trending. All these fools, all these jackasses, all these haters out there saying all these things about Dak Prescott. You know, he's a greedy SOB and everything else. Now, I want you to understand something here. Because that was some bullshit that Chris Sims did. But you'll never hear him say, you know what, I was wrong about that. Because he got exactly what he wanted. He got his name out there. He got the clicks. He's getting his ratings up there while he's trashing somebody else. And this is what pisses me off. Because, see, people used to be held to a standard. It used to be when you got a story wrong or you embellished it, you got suspended, you got fined, you got fired. But now, there's no credibility with any of these jackasses. Now listen, I honestly try and bring you guys the truth. I feel like my integrity is key. Because one thing I am never going to do to you is lie to you. I'm not going to do it. And if I don't know, I'll say, hey, this is what somebody else is reporting. I don't know. And even when I see these arrest reports about players, I say, listen, I don't know if they're guilty or not. But the point that I'm bringing up is, if you're going to cover the Dallas Cowboys for two guys going out on their off day, having some champagne in a club, then you damn sure should be covering a guy who's getting arrested for drunk driving, having an illegal weapon in the car. That's my point. Whether that person is guilty or not, that's the story that's out there. If you're going to cover one, cover them all. And see, here's the thing. Here's the thing that you jackasses out there don't seem to get. The difference in the contract here is the Dallas Cowboys, they're okay with $35 million. But they want to ram down Dak Prescott's throat 5 years. And you're probably saying to yourself, well, shit, you got an extra year. But see, here's the thing with contracts. And I keep trying to tell you guys, but this stuff just seems to go right over your damn heads. It doesn't matter what you say in the end unless it says guaranteed. You understand? Guaranteed means you will get that money. There's a lot of contracts out there that you will never see all that money. Because see, here's the thing. Because all of you guys out there trying to say, well, you need to be a team player. You need to look out for the team. Well, ask Dez if the Dallas Cowboys looked out for Dez when they cut him. Because there was still money on that contract. They paid him what was guaranteed, but they didn't pay what was originally signed for it. You understand where I'm going with that? You could talk to DeMarcus Ware, who had a contract with the Dallas Cowboys. When they released him, they had to pay the guaranteed money, but the rest of that money that they promised him, that didn't have to get paid. So that wasn't a player-friendly contract. That was a team-friendly contract. But for some reason, people seem to think that you're supposed to be team-friendly because the team will drop you like a bad habit if you don't perform. If you overperform, hey, way to go. Good job. They're not going to overpay you. They're not going to give you a bonus because you did above and beyond what was asked. It's a one-way street. And as we go through here, understand, listen, what'll happen is you guys, like you've been focused on, Dak wants $40 million a year. Dak, you ain't heard that come out of Dak Prescott's mouth. You ain't heard that come out of Dak Prescott's mouth. Now what it's going to be is Dak wants $175 million. Because I've watched all the crap that you people that just absolutely positively hate. And it's really sad because some of the things people have shared with me that other people out there, people actually saying, yeah, I'm happy that Dak's brother died. Are you a human being? What the hell is wrong with you people? I don't care if I'm not an Eagles fan. I'm not a Carson Wentz fan. But I'll be damned if I'm going to be happy that if his brother committed suicide, if his mother and father died, I'm not going to... What is wrong with y'all? Y'all are sick. Now understand this. I ask you to name a quarterback now, any quarterback now that's getting a contract for 5 years. Go ahead, I'll wait. I'm waiting. Quarterbacks don't get 5-year deals. Kirk Cousins got 3 years guaranteed. 3 years. $88 million. After 2 years, they renegotiated. They did 2 more years on that. 33 a year. $66 million more guaranteed. Aaron Rodgers, when he signed his deal, which will soon be up, 4 years, $135 million. $98 million of it guaranteed. Russell Wilson, 4 years, $140 million, 107 guaranteed. Carson Wentz, 4-year deal, $128 million, 107 guaranteed. Jared Goff, 4 years, $134 million, 110 guaranteed. Ryan Tannehill, 4 years, $118 million, $91 million guaranteed. So if you're looking at Dak Prescott, Dak is asking for a 4-year deal. If you take 35, okay, I don't know if you guys, you haters can understand math. If you take 35 and multiply it by 4, an easy way to do it is say 35 plus 35 equals 70, and then double that. That's $140 million. The guaranteed money that they were talking about was 105. So when you look at the grand scheme of that, Russell Wilson was 140 with 107 million guaranteed. And that, my friends, was a year ago. And the NFL salary cap has appreciated 5%. So what we hear from these jackasses like Chris Sims is bullshit. in the context of it, it's a deal that's actually less than Russell Wilson's. Less than Russell Wilson got with inflation. He's not asking for anything that's out of the ordinary, because when you look at Carson Wentz getting $107 million guaranteed, they offered $105. You look at Jared Goff getting $110 guaranteed, it's $5 million less. All I ask is, and I guess it doesn't really matter because you guys got no morals, is at least treat the guy like a human being. Guy who's won 40 games in 4 years. One of the most accurate deep passers in the NFL. A guy who was 1 yard short of Tony Romo's best year. And a guy who is literally halfway to what Troy Aikman's yardage was. It's over halfway to touchdowns to Troy Aikman. And a guy that's got 14 comeback wins. I'm not saying that you gotta like him, but damn, he is a human being. I'm like Miss Jackie. I'm getting sick and tired of so much damn hate. This is freaking ridiculous. For a day that started off so nice, congratulations, you haters. You made it so freaking ugly. I'll see you guys first thing in the morning.